Hello children, how are you today? I hope you're all doing good because this time we shall unfold another learning for you to live into. My name is Aladdin P. Tutas of Vicente in Chavez Memorial Central School, District of Villanueva North, Division of Misamis Oriental, Region 10. I am going to be your teacher in English 5. So, please grab your modules of Quarter 1, Module 3. Our lesson for today is inferring the meaning of unfamiliar words, which are clip words based on text clues, synonyms, and antonyms. Let's start this lesson with a review. Are you all ready? Let's begin. Identify the word that is formed through shortcut in each sentence. Identify the word that is written shortly and give its original word. Write your answer on your worksheets. You have 5 seconds to answer each number. Number 1. This college has 5 labs. This college has 5 labs. The answer is labs. The original word is laboratories. Number 2. Their company spends a lot of money on ads. Their company spends a lot of money on ads. The answer is ads from the word advertisements. Number 3. Get me a kilo of guava. Get me a kilo of guava. The answer is kilo from the word kilogram. Number 4. Gas has become an expensive fuel for low-income group families. Gas has become an expensive fuel for low-income group families. The answer is gas from the word gasoline. Number 5. The copter forces landed in the disturbed areas to stem the communal violence. Copter forces landed in the disturbed areas to stem the communal violence. The answer is copter from the word helicopter. The review must have been a piece of cake for your children. Very good. Some words are formed through shortcuts. Even some word parts are removed. There is still meaning on it. Have you encountered words like this? Do you know what this kind of word is? Don't you know that there are different types of it? If you know what are those, you may put your answers on the blank provided. There are words to choose from: clipping, antonyms, synonyms, word parts, and context clues. Now, let's move set A. One way to shorten the whole word when saying it in our convenience is what we call number 1, blank. And there are 5 types of it, namely number 2, blank, number 3, blank, number 4, blank, number 5, blank, and 6, blank. One way to shorten the whole word when saying it in our convenience is what we call number 1, blank. And there are 5 types of it, namely number 2, blank, number 3, blank, number 4, blank, number 5, blank, and 6, blank. The answer is, one way to shorten the whole word when saying it in our convenience is what we call, number 1, clipping. And there are 5 types of it, namely, number 2, back clipping, 3, force clipping, 4, middle clipping, 5, complex clipping, and number 6, context clues. Set B. Complete the statement by filling in the blanks with the words that you will get inside the chart. The unfamiliar words, which are clipped words, may be inferred through number 1, blank, number 2, blank, number 3, blank, and 4, blank. Now, here are the answers for set B. Number 1, synonyms. 2, antonyms. 3, word parts. And 4, context clues. Now, let's just take a break and we'll be right back right after these messages.
This is Sarah. She is excited to be in school. She enjoys meeting and playing with her friends, especially with Abby and Adam. Sarah knows that things are different now due to COVID. She wants to keep herself, her family, and her friends safe. Let's see what Sarah can do to defeat COVID. Before leaving home, Sarah needs to be prepared. She should put on a mask and keep an extra mask with her in case one gets wet or dirty. She can also carry hand sanitizer with her for personal use. Also, because COVID is so contagious, Sarah should keep her own books, paper, pencils, pens, and snacks and avoid sharing. When around others, Sarah should keep her nose and mouth covered with a mask or a cloth. COVID is very contagious. It spreads by tiny droplets that come from infected people when they talk, laugh, cough, or sneeze. These invisible droplets can go as far as 6 feet. People with COVID may not have any symptoms for 2 weeks or any symptoms at all, and they can still spread the virus to others. That's why Sarah cannot tell who may be spreading the virus around her. If everyone keeps a mask on, then everyone is safe. Masks also protect Sarah from inhaling the virus and touching her face with her hands. When meeting her friends, Sarah should avoid handshakes or hugs. They should keep a safe distance of 6 feet as much as possible. This is equal to 2 baseball bats. This is especially important if someone is not wearing a mask. By doing this, they can safely talk, laugh, and play. Inside the class, all students should sit apart. Follow the school rules for keeping a safe distance, keeping your mask on, and avoid sharing items as much as possible. Avoid crowding in one place and wait for your turn. Sarah should wash her hands frequently with soap for 20 seconds or use hand sanitizer that has at least 60% alcohol in it. Soap and alcohol kill coronavirus. Sarah should wash her hands, especially after playing with friends, before and after eating, after using items that other people have touched, after using the bathroom, and when returning home. When reaching home, Sarah should take off her shoes outside or at the entrance. She should wash her hands up to her elbows with soap and water, wash her face, and change her clothes right away. It's okay to wash these clothes with the rest of her laundry. If any child is feeling ill, has fever, cough, or stuffy nose, or has any new symptoms, they should not go to school. Parents should inform the school and keep sick children at home.
By taking these steps, Sarah can keep herself, her family, and friends safe. So can you. We all have a role in keeping each other safe and fighting COVID. Keep a safe distance and wear a mask, and still enjoy your time with friends at school. Inspire others with your actions, because good friends care for each other.
Staying 6 feet apart is important to avoid COVID. But how far is 6 feet? It's the size of a bed, width of a car, 2 cricket bats, an elephant's trunk, jump of a frog, or 8 soccer balls. Can you think of other things that are 6 feet long? Stay healthy and help others stay healthy.
And so we're back. Let's continue our lesson. Now let's discuss this further. What is clipping? Clipping is the process whereby new words are formed by shortening other words. That is, by eliminating the initial part, the last part, and both parts of those words. Examples: phone from the word telephone, plane from the word airplane. There are 4 types of clipping. First, back clipping or apocoupation. It is the loss of one or more syllables at the end of a word. Examples: abs or the abdominal muscle, the ab, which means application, the bi for bisexual, bra for brasier. Number 2, foreclipping or the apheresis, which refers to the omission of one or more syllables at the beginning of a word. Examples: we have phone for telephone and sample for example. Then we also have coon for raccoon. The third type of clipping is what we call middle clipping or the syncope, which retains the middle part of a word, getting rid of the beginning and ending parts. Examples: we have flu, which means influenza, and tech for detective. The last or the fourth type of clipping is what we call the complex clipping. It is the shortening of a compound word by preserving and combining its initial parts or the first syllables. Examples: sci-fi or science fictions, the midcom or middle-broad culture, sitcom, situation comedy, and forex, which means foreign exchange. So, we are done with our discussion. Now, let's try this activity. Identify the clipped word in each sentence and provide its full form. Write your answers on your worksheets, and you have 5 seconds to answer each item. Number 1. Mother began painting when she was a teen. Mother began painting when she was a teen. Correct! The answer is teen from the word teenager. Number 2. How did you find these questions in the science exam? Number 2. How did you find the questions in the science exam? Great! The answer is exam from the word examination. Number 3. Father used to stay in a dorm near the university where he has studied. Father used to stay in a dorm near the university where he has studied. Wow, you got it right! The answer is dorm from the word dormitory. Number 4. Kyle rides a mountain bike to the hill. Kyle rides a mountain bike to the hill. The answer is bike from the word bicycle. Number 5. The cheering contest will take place at the gym. The cheering contest will take place at the gym. The answer is gym from the word gymnasium. Wow! You are awesome, children! You perfected the activity. This time, let's check what you have learned. Choose your answers from these words: omnibus, refrigerator, earthquake, necktie, gasoline, professional. You have 5 seconds to answer each item. That blank takes a trip to northern Luzon. That blank takes a trip to northern Luzon. You are correct! The answer is omnibus. Number 2. The recent blank that hit Nepal killed thousands of people. The recent blank that hit Nepal killed thousands of people. Wow, you are good! The answer is earthquake. 3. The price of blank fluctuates as the value of dollar in the market is not stable. You are right! The price of blank fluctuates as the value of dollar in the market is not stable. You are right! The answer is gasoline. Number 4. My brother prefers a broad blank for his coat and tie suit. My brother prefers a broad blank for his coat and tie suit. You are very good. The answer is necktie. Number 5. Keep perishable food in the blank to keep them fresh for some time. Keep perishable food in the blank to keep them fresh for some time. You are awesome! The answer is refrigerator. Wow! I think you are now ready for our assessment. Give the original word of the given clip word based on its meaning. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Still, 5 seconds for every item. Number 1. Coke, which means carbonated drink flavored with extract from cola nuts. A. Coconut. B. Cocaine. C. Coca-Cola. D. Coke. Coke, which means carbonated drink flavored with extract from cola nuts. A. Coconut. B. Cocaine. C. Coca-Cola. D. Coke. Number 2. Co-ed, meaning schooling attended by members of both sexes. Co-ed, meaning schooling attended by members of both sexes. A. Co-edam. B. Co-edu. C. Co-edit. D. Co-editor. E. Co-educational. Number 3. Granny, the mother of your father or mother. A. Granary. B. Grand Prix. C. Granddame. D. Grandfather. E. Grandmother. The mother of your father or mother. A. Granary. B. Grand Prix. C. Granddame. D. Grandfather. E. Grandmother. Number 4. Vet, a doctor who practices veterinary medicine. A. Veterinarian. B. Veteran. C. Vetward. D. Vestrywoman. And letter E. Vegetarian. Vet, a doctor who practices veterinary medicine. A. Veterinarian. B. Veteran. C. vegworm. D. Vestrywoman. And letter E. Vegetarian. Number 5. Gen. A man of refinement. A. Genealogist. B. General agent. C. General clean. D. Genitals. E. Gentleman. A man of refinement. A. Genealogist. B. General agent. C. General clean. D. Genitals. E. Gentleman. I am overwhelmed by your performance. You really have understood and have listened attentively to our discussion. To know your scores, submit your modules to your teacher advisor during the schedule of retrieval. But here's more. Answer the additional activity on page 6 of your module quarter 1, module 3. That ends our session for today. Thank you so much for watching and listening. This has been your teacher in English 5, Aladdin P. Tutas. Keep safe always. God bless us. Bye-bye.